Hey everybody, Koricon here at the Longmont Observer offices. I wanted to try a different location and setup and all that kind of stuff, see how things are going. But today we're going to be talking about Ralph Breaks the Internet, which was directed by Phil Johnston and Rich Moore, and is starring John C. Reilly as Ralph, coming back as Ralph, and Sarah Silverman coming back as Vanellope. And we also got Gal Gadot came in as a new character named Shank. I love this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. If you have kids that want to see it, I say go. Parents will enjoy themselves as well, I think. There's a lot of great humor, just like in the first movie. I think the first movie is a little bit better, just because I do like the confined storyline of our old arcade. I thought that was really interesting, but going on the internet was a very natural progression for the storyline. I think if they tried to do a sequel that was in the same arcade store, then it would just end up repeating itself. So if you're going to do a sequel, expand on the storyline, expand on the universe. And going to the internet was really fun and interesting. And they were able to make a lot of jokes about different companies and apps and websites and all that kind of stuff. This movie is how the emoji movie kind of should have been, just without emojis. So I think they did this movie proper, and Disney even made fun of themselves. They allowed them, the filmmakers, to make fun of themselves. They do a lot of little jabs on the different properties that Disney owns. There's a great scene with the princesses that I really loved. And so overall, I thought it was a fun movie. I really enjoyed myself. Now, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to give anything away, but one of the negatives I would say about the movie is that the storyline is very standard. I do like the fact that they went to the internet and had this whole new universe kind of, fish out of water type storyline. But they also did a very standard story of you need money, and so you do all this stuff to get the money to pay for the thing that you need. That storyline has kind of been done to death. It's one of those kind of storylines that you just throw in there when you don't really know what you're going to write, in my opinion. So I was like, oh, I wish they had a little bit more with that. But the characters that they meet along the way, I thought were fun. And yeah, overall, I liked it. I mean, the animation was great. Voice acting was awesome. There's not really too much more to say, without kind of giving away the ending. But I liked the new characters, and it was really just the story felt a little boring to me because I've seen it so many times and I knew what was going to happen. So overall, I'm going to give Ralph Breaks the Internet an A-. I was thinking about giving it a B+ just because the storyline was simple, but because I really enjoyed the characters and the expansion of the world going to the internet, there were a lot of positives that kind of bring the story up a bit. So that's why I gave it an A-. I think you would have a lot of fun. If you've seen it, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the film. What did you like? What did you not like? Are you going to see it if you haven't? And if you're watching this on the Longmont Observer website, you can go to the YouTube video, and all of my links are in the description of the video if you want to check that out. And I will see you guys on the next video.